A recap of the story of Jonah. I'm going to do my best to keep it as brief as possible. Now, Jonah is a prophet for the northern kingdom. However, the book of Jonah in this story is all about his mission to go and tell the people of Nineveh to repent because God's judgment is about to fall on them, and they're in the Assyrian Empire. Now, when Jonah hears the Lord telling him to get up and go to the city of Nineveh and announce his judgment, Jonah does not like these people, and he decides to run the opposite direction. He buys a ticket to get on a ship that goes the opposite direction, and then God hurls a powerful storm over the sea, causing a violent storm, and it threatens to break the ship apart. Fearing for their lives, the sailors were trying to figure out what was happening, and they realized that it was because of Jonah. And then they asked Jonah, "What should we do to stop this storm?" And Jonah tells them, "Throw me into the sea, and it will become calm again." But the sailors do try to continue rowing, and they realize that there is no way that they're going to make it. And so they plead with God not to make them responsible for this man's death and his sin. And so they throw him overboard. And surely enough, just as soon as he gets off the boat, the storm completely stopped, and they were awestruck by God's great power. And they offered him sacrifice and vowed to serve him. Then a fish swallows up Jonah, and he's there for 3 days and 3 nights. And while he's in the fish, Jonah delivers his prayer to God, and God decides to give Jonah a second chance. And then the fish spits out Jonah onto the beach. Now Jonah goes on to Nineveh, and when he enters the city, he starts yelling out, 40 days from now, Nineveh will be destroyed. Now the people of Nineveh, when they heard this, they believed God's message, and they started to declare a fast and put on burlap. And when the king heard of this, he also did the same thing, and he sent out a decree to all the people that they are to fast and that they're to wear burlap, and also to stop from their evil ways. When God saw that what they had done and how they had put a stop to their evil ways, he changed his mind and decided not to completely destroy them. And then when Jonah saw that God was not going to destroy them, and that God had given them mercy, he becomes very angry with God, and he even wants to die. And the Lord tries to explain to him, like, is it right for you to be angry about this? He even goes further and says, Nineveh has more than 120,000 people living in spiritual darkness, not to mention all the animals. Shouldn't I feel sorry for such a great city? And so that is the story of Jonah. It's a really cool story, and we went through it in detail in previous videos. May you have a blessed day. We're going to continue with the reading of the Bible tomorrow.